The Parkinson's Foundation hosts weekly education and wellness programs through our PD Health at Home virtual programming. Join us for Mindfulness Mondays, Wellness Wednesdays, and Fitness Fridays. Most of the PD Health at Home programs are recorded and posted on the Parkinson's Foundation's YouTube channel. Find out more and register to attend our live PD Health at Home programs at parkinson.org/pdhealth. Now to the less fun stuff. At the Parkinson's Foundation, we're here to support your wellness journey. These sessions are designed for general well-being and education, but they are not a substitute for medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. Before starting any movement program, we encourage you to check in with your healthcare provider or a Parkinson's specialist. Let's be sure to move with confidence, listen to your body, stay steady, and modify as needed. And remember, safety first. By participating, you acknowledge that you're doing so voluntarily and at your own risk. The Parkinson's Foundation and our facilitators are here to guide and support you, but we cannot be responsible for any injuries or health-related complications. Let's move together safely and perhaps with joy. For today's live Fitness Friday session, we are joined by Allison Boshart and Alec Heffner. Allison is a physical therapist at Miami Valley Hospital North in Dayton, Ohio. She specializes in Parkinson's care with certifications in LSVT Big, Delay the Disease, and PWR Power. Allison also teaches in the Premier Health Parkinson's Wellness Exercise Program. Alec Heffner is a sports performance specialist at Miami Valley Hospital North. He's a certified strength and conditioning specialist with advanced training and exercise programming for Parkinson's. Alec leads the hospital's sports performance and post-surgical rehab programs and also teaches in the Parkinson's Wellness and Strength and Power programs. Thank you, Allison and Alec, for guiding us through functional exercise to delay the disease.
All right, everybody, welcome to the Shad Bernard Sports Performance Porch. To start off our workout, Allison is going to take over.
So welcome. We're excited to be here to exercise with you today. A couple of things. I would definitely have a chair. Whether you're going to sit or stand, we're going to have both options. So I'm going to show a lot of the standing exercise. When we do that, Alec is going to be seated. If you need water, which I would recommend, I'd have some water with you. That way during our breaks or whenever you need it, go ahead and drink that throughout. And then we will be using some light dumbbells. If you don't have dumbbells, you can always use soup cans. A bottle of water is a little over a pound. If you don't have weights at all, that's fine. You'll just use your normal, just your range of motion, and that is good enough, okay? So we are going to go ahead and get started with a warm-up. We're going to run through a lot of what we do in our class here at North, so we hope you'll enjoy it. The first thing we're going to do is we're going to scoot to the edge of our chair. We're going to get our feet out wide, all right? And we are going to push forward like we're pushing someone out the door. Touch the ground down at the bottom, reach up high, bring your arms back, and then we're going to close our fists and open them completely like we're trying to flick water off of our hands 5 times, all right? And we're going to do that 4 more times. So we're going to push out, reach down to the ground, reach up high, back, and shout it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Out, down, up, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 more. Out, down, up, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Last one. Out, down, up, and back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very good job. All right, we're going to get our arms wide again. All right, we're going to stagger a little bit here. Here we go. And we are going to do big arm circles backward. Count that out 10 times. Nice big circles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And then we're going forward. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good job. For the next one, I want you to scoot all the way onto your chair. That way your thighs are well supported. You're going to kick one leg out. When you do that, you're going to push the other arm straight out in front. So nice big movement at our arm, nice big movement at our leg. You're going to bring that back in. Then you're going to do the other arm and leg. We're going to do 20 of those. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Big movements. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And I encourage you to use those loud voices at home as you count. That way you're working your voice as well, okay? The next thing that we're going to do, one of my favorites, it gets that trunk rotation, which is so important for reducing trunk rigidity when we walk. It helps with rolling over in bed, so we want to make sure we keep that spine moving. So we're going to get our arms wide. Try not to get each other here. We are going to twist to one side, bringing our hands together. We're going to open big, and then we're going to twist the other way. Open big in between, and twist 10 times. Open, that was 1, 2, 3, 4.
Really trying to rotate in the hips to help us rotate the spine.
2 more. 10. Very good job. That one always gets my arms a little tired. That one's good. Very good. All right. So what we're going to do now is we are going, if you are safe standing, you can go ahead and we're going to come to the back of our chair. We're going to go over a good sit to stand. If you prefer, for safety purposes, for comfort, you can remain seated. Alec, again, will be doing anything I do standing. There will be a seated version. But what I want to go over here, and what we always do in our first class every time is go over a good sit to stand. So what I want you to do with this is, in order to stand up with good stability, the first part is getting a good technique and a good setup. So we're going to scoot to the edge of our chair. If you're way far back, it's going to make it harder to get up. So I always say that the crease right underneath your bottom, that should be right about at the edge of your seat. So go ahead and scoot forward. Okay, and whether you're sitting or standing for the next exercises, we can all practice this. And then you want your feet in a good position. So you want them about hip width apart. Okay, where your feet position are as well, you want it to come back a little bit. So the feet should still be flat. The heels should be flat on the ground, but they should be back. Okay, if they're way out forward, it's going to make it harder to stand up. And then the other big piece, whether you use your arms or whether you cross your arms here or just stand up, you want to get a good rock. So a lot of times with Parkinson's, we lack that power of movement. We lack that momentum forward, and that's what makes it so hard to get up. So when I say rock, I mean your entire trunk. Your nose needs to come over your toes. So I'm going to have my hands here to help. Again, if you know you can do this fine, you don't have to use your hands. But we're going to rock on 3 and then come all the way up to standing. Here we go. 1, 2. We're really rocking on that third rock. You're going to come all the way up, bring your arms back, and tuck your bottom. If the bottom stays back, you're more likely to fall right back in that chair. So make sure you bring that bottom forward, finish your movement. We always say loud and proud, get those arms up, or get the bottom up and get those arms back. Very good. If you're standing, we're to come to the back of the chair. Nice, good marching to the back of your chair. Try not to drag those feet. So for this one here, we are going to do hip circles. So you can stand to the side of your chair if you prefer. If you need both hands on, just take a step back. And I want you to draw a big circle with your leg. If you're sitting, you're going to do ankle circles. We're going to do 10 of those. Count it out nice and loud.
Imagine your big toe is a pen and we're trying to draw the biggest circle that we can.
Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. We're going to switch over to the other side. Nice big movements. And what I see sometimes with this is we're really good at the forward part, and there's nothing where we just don't go as far behind. So make sure you make an entire, kind of like a half of a clock. Okay, here we go. Nice big circles, 10 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good job. Last little warm up here. Standing, what we're going to do is we're going to get our feet wide. You can hold on if you need to, but I want to see, we're going to do kind of like a standing march. Okay. So nice, big, tall knees, get those feet off the ground. If you can let go of the chair, you can pump those arms as well.
Oh no, I think we're having some technical difficulty. Can everyone here give me a thumbs up if they appear frozen? Yep. Okay, they're coming back. Allison? Oh, they might have had to sign off and join us back in. Good. Thanks for your patience, everyone. Oftentimes when I'm teaching movement, I offer pausing on purpose. So perhaps taking this moment to really pause and be present with the non-doing and allowing the non-doing be what you're doing. So pausing with intention, taking a moment, whatever posture that you're in, whether you're seated or you're standing, maybe closing your eyes and just really feel what's happening in the body right now with that invited movement that Allison was guiding us through. Looks like they've joined us. Welcome back, Allison and Alec. You can join us on video. Uh-oh. All right, there we go. Allison's joined. Let's see. Isn't it beautiful that we can still meet virtually and be patient with the blessings that technology can offer us with so much smoothness most days and some interruptions very few days. Allison, are you with us? I'm just going to ask you to unmute. I'm going to send you a little prompt. Good. Is this the Allison that
There we go.
Okay, can you hear us now?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
I don't know what's going on. I am so sorry. It just
That's okay.
completely logged out of everything, and I'm praying that doesn't happen again. So I apologize for that.
That's all right. We're so with you, Allison.
Okay.
Just take a breath. You too,
I'm just
Alec.
like,
You
oh
have
my gosh,
arrived
okay.
back in the space.
Okay.
But let's just check your audio real quick one more time.
Can you hear us okay back here?
Yeah, it's a little fuzzy, but let's keep moving while we have it. And if it gets too distracting, I'll chime in, okay?
Okay, and there may be a chance or a reason why I have to get up again and I'm not sure what's going on with the computer.
All
So I'm
right,
sorry.
let's keep moving in the time that we've got, and hopefully we get to stick it through. Thanks for being here, everyone.
I'm warm, so let's go ahead and move on. So we are going to move on to our next, just jogging in place. Okay, so we're going to get again to the side of your chair if you need to. Hold on if you need to, and we are going to march those legs, pump our arms. If you're sitting, you can go ahead and do that there with Alec. I feel like and we're going to do 20 of those. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good job. We are going to move on to our balance section. So if you are seated, we are going to, you're going to follow along with Alec. If you're standing, you're going to follow along with me. You do not have to move your chair, but I'm going to move it so that you can see what I'm doing. All right, and how I'm stepping. If you are standing, we're going to hold on to the chair. We're going to take a big step forward, come back to the middle, big step to the side, come back to the middle. And we're going to do that 8 times. All right. If you are doing that along with Alec, we're going to step forward and then big step to the side. All right. Are we ready? We'll do 8 times this way, and then we'll go to the other side and do the other leg. Go forward, side, forward, side, 2, forward, side, 3, forward. Keep going. Side, 4, forward, side, 5, forward, side, 6, forward, side, 7, forward, side, 8. Very, very good job. If you are standing, go ahead and take a walk around to the other side or turn around by your chair, face the other direction, and we are going to do the other leg, okay? So we are going to go forward, side. Good job. Big step forward to the side. 2. Big step forward. Side. 3. Forward. Side. 4. Forward. Side. 5. Forward. Side. 6. Forward. Side. 7. Forward. Side. 8. Very, very good job. Okay. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth.
If at any point you are standing and you need to come seated, please, please do.
We
Make this practice your own.
Yep. So we always tell our participants, if you were to get dizzy, don't work through the dizziness. Sometimes that can be common with Parkinson's. Make sure you sit, drink your water, let that dizziness pass, okay? All right, so the next one we're going to do is a rock. Weight shift is so important when we're trying to take big steps, clear our feet from the ground, and that's something that is not so often very easy. So with us, I'm going to show you from the back side here. You do not have to turn around. I'm going to show you from the back. Please don't go off. Okay, so feet are wide. All right, and this is a weight shift. So it's shifting onto one leg and shifting onto the other. But we're going to start in kind of a crouched position. Okay, that way we can get that push off. We're going to rock onto one leg and reach. Then we're going to power down and rock onto the other leg and reach. And we are going to go back and forth. I'm going to have Alec show you what you're going to do seated.
You're seated, we're going to do the same thing. I'm going to rock to one side. My opposite leg is going to kick out. So if I'm going to draw a straight line from one hand all the way across my body to my other side. And then I'm going to alternate. I'm going to try and get as big as I can. The whole goal here is to move big, 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 big.
All right, we're going to do 10 of those, okay? So we'll get in that get ready stance. We're going to rock and reach. That's 1. Rock. Reach high like you're reaching up into a cabinet. 2, 3, down. 4, down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very, very good job. All right, that is a great one to work on that weight shift, whether you're standing or seated. It's so important to be able to do that, okay? If you're standing, go ahead and come around. Have a seat for me. You guys are doing awesome. We can only see some of you, so you're doing great. Okay. All right, so the next thing we're going to do, and this would be a good time to drink some water if you have it. Take a couple deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. And actually, I could probably just show this one if you want to
Yeah.
Stay up there. Okay. So we are going to do our cardio section now. Cardio is so important. I would say, there are 4 areas that the Parkinson's Foundation really recommends that you hit, and we're trying to hit all of those today. One of the biggest ones is cardio exercise, especially at a certain intensity, is very, very beneficial for those with Parkinson's. So we're going to do a couple bouts of that today, get our heart pumping a little bit more, and we're going to do that together. So the first movement that we are going to do, we're going to get our arms up like we are going to fight somebody, okay? And we're going to jab across just like this. But we're also going to add some leg movement to it if you can. So you're going to march one leg up, and when you do that, you're going to punch across with the other arm. So it's almost like the one arm is punching across the arm or the leg that's lifting. You're going to bring that down, and then you're going to go the other way, okay? So we will start, we're going to do that for 40 seconds, back and forth. You set your pace, okay? We're going to 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off, and we're going to do that 3 times. Oh, I thought that was your signal. Okay, now we're ready to go. And start, punch, punch. So I really want to see those feet come off the ground, nice big punch across with that arm. Good job. And again, if you feel like you've got it down, we'll speed it up a little bit. So getting a little bit of speed with that. It's going to get that heart going a little bit more. Make sure you're breathing. Sometimes when we're thinking about the way we're moving, we tend to hold our breath. Make sure you're breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Get that mouse. And 3, 2, and 1. Very, very good job. It's a good time again. Take a little water, deep breaths. Get that breathing under control. And we are going to do that one more time before we move on to the next one. So 40 more seconds. All right. And go. Here we go. Reach, punch, and march. Get those feet up off the ground. Good job. See a couple familiar faces on there. I think I see Karen. Hi, Karen. Reach across. Good. Keep marching. I took a class once, Delay the Disease, and they recommended that you try to get enough intensity to where you feel slightly breathless, but you can still, make sentences. So that's kind of what we're working toward here. Good job. And stop. Very good. So again, go back to that nice deep breathing. Drink your water. So we're going to take about a minute before we move on to the next one, okay? And the next one I will go ahead and show you, but we don't have to start it yet, because sometimes we'll be halfway through an exercise and I'm like, oh, we're ready to begin. And the class has already done 30 seconds of it. So I'm just showing you. The next one, it's easier if you're at the edge of your seat. Move it just side to side. You're at the edge of your seat, and you're going to make kind of like a half X, really big. And then you're going to bring that back in. You're going to make a half X with the other side, and we are going to go back and forth. Okay, just like that. 40 seconds on, 20 seconds off. We're going to do that twice. All right, are we ready?
3, 2, 1, begin.
And go. Reach. Reach. Good. Nice big movements. Good. I got a little out of sync there. There you go. Good. Back and forth. And why we focus so much on those big movements is because obviously with Parkinson's, those movements start to sometimes get a little smaller. And then again, that can lead to small writing, small stepping, small movements. So we want to
relax.
Retrain the brain that these are the big movements we want to do. These are the big movements we want to do with all of our daily activities. So it's good to incorporate those even into our cardio. Good job. 20-second break. We're doing great. It's okay. I know, it happens so quickly.
All right, in 3, 2, 1, and go.
And reach. I think our class likes these because it's kind of like a little dance routine. It's your favorite part.
Much as I love dancing.
Good. Good job. Thank you. Not looking at him.
She's already staring at me. You got 10 more seconds.
Looks like it felt much longer than I think that second set always does, though.
And relax. Very good.
And very good job. So we want to take a minute or two of just breathing, kind of calming down our breath a little bit, letting that heart rate come down and feeling like we're feeling good before we move on to our next session, or section of the session. Okay, you guys are doing great. We're getting a lot of work in. So as we prepare for our next section, that is going to be our strengthening section. So if you don't have weights near you, or soup cans or bottled water, whatever you want, and again, if you don't have any of those things, it's fine. That would be the time to make sure that they're out. I'm going to let Alec kind of run through the first 3 probably there, if that's okay.
All right, so the first one we're going to do, we're going to grab our weights in.
Oh no, it looks like their computer fell asleep again. Oh, I imagine that they'll be calling right back and will be with us again soon, shortly. You can continuing to step from side to side and moving the body in a way that feels good for you. Maybe getting some water, taking a break to catch your breath. Love it. Yes, folks are still swaying and moving from side to side. Beautiful. Maybe reaching the arms slowly overhead, rolling through your wrists, twinkling your fingers. So for those of you who are just joining us, we're having some technical difficulty waiting for our facilitators to rejoin us. Welcome, friends. Good. So curious. Laura, if you could open the chat for our community here. There's a question that we often ask each other. How are you? How are you today? And I've been rephrasing that question to what? What are you feeling today? So if you feel so obliged to share what you're feeling, perhaps changing the language into sensations versus emotions, what are you feeling today? And just share in the chat while we wait for Allison and Alec to return to our functional exercise of our Fitness Friday today. Appreciate your all's patience. What are you feeling today? There's Allison. Tremory but energized. Love it. Welcome, Allison. Welcome back.
I am so sorry. We've never had this issue ever. So
It has to be something going on with the universe, you know,
I think so. In fact,
eclipses and shooting stars.
this is the computer we talked to you on the other day. So I'm not sure what's going on, but we're going to try to not let that happen. We're going to try to get through the rest of it. So I'm so sorry. You guys are
might be stuck with me leading the rest of the class, so I'm sorry.
It's okay.
All good. It's all good, my friends.
Good.
Most of us are still here. We are
That's
here
good.
with you, and we haven't gone anywhere. We are ready to keep moving, right? We're ready to keep moving. Yes.
Exercise we're going to do. If you have those weights, those soup cans, or whatever, we can use hands if we need to. We're going to lean forward. I want to try and keep my chest facing up. What I don't want to do is have my chest collapse to the ground. So I'm leaning forward, shoulders over my knees, but my chest facing forward. I am going to pull my weights up towards my shoulders and then lower with control. The whole goal here is that I am driving my elbows back. I can go up quick, but I want to take a 1, 2, 3 on the way down. We're going to do 6 of those. We're going to do 3 sets of 6, about 20 seconds in between. So our first one, here we go. And up, 1, 2, 3, up, 1, 2, 3, 2. Up. 1, 2, 3, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 5. And up. 1, 2, 3, 6. Good. And take a break for a second. So when it comes to muscle contractions, we have different phases of the muscle contraction. When we're trying to build strength, the eccentric portion is the most important part. That's the lowering the weight with control. So that would be the starting up here and lowering down with control. That's going to help us build the most amount of muscle and strength. This is a back exercise. We're really trying to build the lats and mid back with this one. Great for posture. So we're going to go again and up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 6. Good. So a lot of times when we're thinking about strength exercises for our Parkinson's program, we try to think what's going to be the most functional for the Parkinson's patient. So a lot of times that rounded forward posture is what we're trying to combat. So a lot of times we get those weak, overstretched muscles in the back because everything's kind of rounding forward. So we really want to target that musculature in the back. That'll help us stay upright. So our last set here on our bent over rows, and we're going to go up. 1, 2, 3, 1, up. 1, 2, 3, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 6. Very good. All right, we're going to take about a 30-second break. I'm going to come facing forward for this one. The next one we are going to do is an overhead press. So the overhead press, primarily a shoulder exercise. Now, what I would really love for us to do, a lot of times, like I said, with people with Parkinson's, when we start doing that overhead press, we start coming forward. We kind of lose that integrity of the movement. So what I would really love to do is try and keep our chest facing up. The more we're moving up, I'd like to keep my arms straight up. All right, so try to resist that urge to go forward, more to go back. So you can feel those stabilizing muscles of our shoulder blades kind of help us propel that movement up. Once again, we can do this with our weights. We can do it with soup cans. We can do it with our bare hands if we need to. If we just want to raise the roof, that is perfectly okay. So we're going to do 6 great ones here. So we're going to push up quick. And 1, 2, 3 on the way down. Up. 1, 2, 3, 2. Up. 1, 2, 3, 3. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Up. 1, 2, 3, 5. And up. 1, 2, 3, and 6. All right. I feel like a lot of times when I've seen things for Parkinson's online, they kind of undervalue strength training when it comes to Parkinson's. When I'm working with my people, I really feel like force generating capabilities kind of get looked at second. We think about big movements. We think about, technique with walking. We don't really think about being able to generate force with our body. And that's what strength training really allows us to do. It trains us to generate force with our muscles, which really helps my clients kind of deal with the daily living. All right. So we're going to go for our second set here. We're going to start shoulder width apart. We're going to press up. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 6. Good. That's our second set. Ready to take a break. If you want to grab some water, I'm going to give us about an extra 40 to a minute here to recover. Make sure you're going Epic and around to it.
Go into Epic. I think that's where the issue is.
That way we don't get closed out on that again.
Still not in. I don't know.
What?
It's just weird. Not sure.
All right. All right.
You guys are doing
Move those
great.
shoulders around. All right. Last set here. So we're going to go shoulders, hand shoulder width apart, and we're going to press up. 1, 2, 3, 1, up. 1, 2, 3, 2, up. 1, 2, 3, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, 4, up. 1, 2, 3, 5, and up. 1, 2, 3, 6. Counting's not my strong suit. My sister's the accountant, I'm the athletic trainer. So numbers are never my strong suit. You can ask any of my clients.
I thought that was pretty good.
Okay. You know, I'm teaching my daughter right now. She gets up to like 14 pretty confidently. After there, we start repeating numbers. So it's kind of what happens to me too. All right. So the next one we call a Russian twists. Why they're called Russian twists and not American twists, I do not know. I guess they were invented in Russia. So what we're going to do, we're going to move to the edge of our chair. We're going to lean on back. So my butt's at the edge of the chair. I'm going to lean back till my shoulders are up into the chair. From there, what I'm going to do, I'm going to cross my arms across my chest. I'm going to try to raise my one knee up and make my opposite elbow touch my knee. And then I'm going to come up. Don't let the enemy of, don't let great be the enemy of good. So if we can't quite make it that far, that's fine. Modify as best we can. If we can just twist a little bit, and that's as far as we can go, that's perfectly fine. If we can't quite make that, if we can reach across the opposite side, so we're getting some sort of crunching motion with our abdominal muscles, I am perfectly fine. So make the practice your own. Like I said, don't let great be the enemy of good. So we're going to lean back. We're going to do 20. So we're going to go 10 each way. So I'm going to raise my knee up in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And relax. We're going to do one more set of that. I'm only going to make us do 10 total, so 5 more each way. All right? I can tell I slack off when I help teach this class because I'm actually sweating today. I don't usually. So I usually let Allison do all the heavy lifting.
I can do the stretching at the end.
All right. So that last set, we're going to lean on back. We're going to cross our elbows over. We're going to do 5 each way for 10 total. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. All right. So for our last movement, we're going to do what? Just do them all seated. All right. Last one we're going to do, I'm going to have us scoot back in our chair. So our butt's all the way back up against the chair, back's all the way up against the chair. We're going to work on our quad muscles. So we're going to work on some of those big prime movers of our lower body. So what I'm going to have us do, we're going to do 20 kickouts, 10 each way. So we're going to alternate. Whenever I bring my leg up, I really want to squeeze the top of my leg there. I want to feel those muscles contract. All right, so we're going to go for 20 of them and begin. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Good. We're going to take a break for about 30 seconds, then we'll do one more, and then I'll leave the stretches here at the end to finish off the day. Whew, I'm a little out of breath. I'm out of shape. Yes, we're doing stretches.
We can switch.
All right.
Be the IT.
You guys are ready? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. Very good. All right, please, please, please take a drink of water. Water is very important. Hydration plays a very key factor. So I'm going to hand it off back to Allison here, who's going to finish off with stretching.
I'll just keep it moving. All right, guys, you did awesome. And thank you so much for being patient with us. You've made it through the hard part. We always love when we get to the end and we can just do a little breathing and stretching. As Alec said, I think the strengthening sometimes we maybe don't do quite enough of. And I think the stretching, we definitely, I think as a whole population, we don't do enough stretching. So we're going to try to end with a couple minutes of that and just some breathing, just to kind of get things to stay loose after exercise, get our breathing back, feeling where we're feeling good. Sometimes too, if you feel dizzy After exercise, some of this deep breathing is so good. If you feel anxious, if you are out of breath, we're going to start with a little bit of deep breathing with some arm stretching. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to start with your hands in the middle. We're just kind of sitting up tall. You're going to breathe in really deep as you raise those arms overhead. And then as you breathe out slowly, you're going to bring those arms down. We're going to do 4 more of those. We're going to push up, breathe in deep, smell the roses. Blow out the candles. Good. Get those hands back in the middle. We're going to breathe in and out slowly. Breathe in, out slowly. And Alec and I, as you find if you hang out with us enough, are both bad counters. So we're going to do 1 more just in case. We're going to breathe in and blow out. Good. And you don't necessarily have to do those arm movements, but just anytime maybe your tremor is acting up, maybe you're just feeling like your heart's really going quick, you get a little anxious, doing 5 to 10 of those good deep in through the nose, out through the mouth, that helps to downregulate that nervous system and can help. Okay? We're going to go ahead and do my favorite. I feel like it wouldn't be a session with me if we didn't stretch our hamstring. So I'm going to go ahead and have you get to the edge of your seat. You're going to get one leg straight out in front. Your back and your trunk are going to stay pretty straight, okay? Your leg is going to stay straight. So it's almost like 2 boards and the hinge is right at your hip, okay? So when you're going to stretch that hamstring, bend forward at your hip. Don't round your back. You won't feel much. Bend forward at your hip, and I don't have to go very far before I already feel that. If you bring your toe back toward you, you're going to feel that even down into the calf and intensify that stretch. We're going to hold that, count out loud to 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Very good. Bring that leg back. Switch the other leg. And again, try to be at the edge of your seat. That's just going to make it easier. That leg is straight. That toe is back toward you. Your trunk is up tall. You've been forward at the hips. Feel that stretch and hold it. 1. Keep breathing. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. All right, we're going to do, I think we have time for maybe 1 more, and we all know how I like to jam as much into one session as I can. I'm kind of known for that. So we're going to do our power twist again. Power is Parkinson's Wellness Recovery. It's a great certification program that we utilize a lot of the Parkinson specific exercise. We are going to twist really big again. Once you're here, I want you to take a big deep breath in. And then as you exhale, I want you to rotate a little further, and I want you to hold that while you breathe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Open big. Twist the other way. Take a big deep breath in. As you exhale, rotate further. Keep breathing and hold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very, very good job. And then just end with a couple good deep breaths. That is all we have. We actually made it through all of it. I am so sorry again for the computer glitching. Never had that happen, but thank you for those that stayed with us. If you have any questions, I think you can chat those in the bottom. I don't know if that's something that You do often, but we can check that if you want to check the chat just to make sure there's no questions for us at all. But that's a lot of what we do in our class. And our class seems to love it, and we love it too. So you guys did an awesome job right here. Just click on it. There you go.
Thank you so much, Allison and Alec, for being so resilient through the technical challenges. It's really admirable, truly. So I know I can speak on behalf of the community for continuing to show up for these Fitness Fridays. We do have one question from Marina. For how long can we do these exercises every day? Would you recommend that they do this every day, and for how long could they do it?
I don't think I wouldn't do all of these every day. So if you go on to the Parkinson's Foundation, they actually have guidelines for you on there regarding how many days they recommend for resistance training. I want to say it's 2 to 3 days a week, flexibility in some sort, stretching every day of the week. If you can kind of incorporate that in. Cardio, I think, is 3 to 4 days a week. And you may have to check on this.
Yeah,
And
I've actually
then,
got the
oh,
Parkinson's exercise
perfect.
recommendations. Laura, if you could proceed to
Yeah,
that
that's perfect.
slide here, slide
So that's
15.
always
Yep,
helpful.
right there. So you can download the
Okay.
exercise recommendations at parkinson.org/exercise. There's a couple of questions on homework and how we can stay connected in our local areas. And Laura, you can turn to the helpline slide. Feel free to reach out to the helpline to find Parkinson specific exercise and movement classes specific to your region that's near you. And I just want to give a big thank you again to Allison and Alec for your resilience and your adaptability through the technical challenges, and a big thank you to each of you who showed up here today and stayed on today during those challenges, recognizing that this was a reminder of how not in control we are, even when it comes to things like technology. So really appreciate everyone's resiliency and adaptability in today's challenges, and letting that sort of translate into other areas of our life. So if you have any questions, would like to access our free resources, please reach out to the helpline by calling 1-800-4PD-INFO. Laura, can you go to the Connect with Premier Health? I just want to make sure that Premier Health gets some sight, some visibility for staying connected with them. So if you want to stay connected with Allison and Alec, you can call that number, visit the website, and find out more about staying in movement with the professionals at Premier Health. And with that, we'll close on a high note of mobility and movement and so much gratitude in the chat today. Just know that we're here for you, and we hope that you have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.